Yo, I just realized I can't hear myself. Yo, what's going on, chat? Welcome to the stream. Sorry for it being a little bit late. And I mean a little bit late. It's hella late. The stream was originally supposed to start at 12, but why wasn't late? And it's because I was working and I forgot to see webcam. It works. We're not going to be playing 007 today because we've been playing that a lot lately, and I thought let's just take a bit of a break and enjoy the game. But we will be playing some Brotato and then potentially some Call of Duty, and then we might react to some stuff. Because why not? You can't stop me. I feel like I feel like getting old is getting to me because my shoulder hurts a lot lately. Am I getting old? I hope not. Even though there's no choice. You gotta just be like, wake up one day and be like, I don't want to get old anymore. Wait, apparently a few of the games on my wish list are on sale? What? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Well, they've revamped Steam a little bit. They've made it look more nice, to be honest. I swear I said the new Lego Batman game was on sale. %. It's not worth it. Okay. Let's get into Brotato. Brotato is the game that everybody knows I love. I love potato. I also have some booster packs, chat, which I will open another day. Because I want to order a booster box or two and do like a massive booster pack opening. And that'll be the last one for like a while. And then I'll be like every other content creator. Oh, also, the new profile picture. It's looking good so far. I didn't double check if it was actually if the one they sent me was the finished one, because they said in the message. Yeah, they just showed me the first color. They didn't say if it was finished. But they have been very busy with their own personal stuff outside of the artwork. And other commissions they do, but they're doing really well. I actually really like the new profile picture. And I think you guys would really like it too when it finally gets unveiled. Because I'm really excited for it. Oh crap. 33 materials just left out there. Whoopsies. Fuck. That actually might screw me over here. That might have actually really made me fuck up. Whoopsies. My bad. Oh no, yeah. Fuck. Shit. Hmm. Eat my bullets, you purple bastards. Hold on to your butts. Name's Jason Statham. Yes. 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 Free roll. Yes. Explosives. Yes. I'm gonna grab that. And 25 damage would be a lot better. No survivors. No purple bastards left to live. I think we can sacrifice one simple HP. More HP. Crit chance. Yeah. I'm Batman. I protect Gotham. Gotham needs me. Eat my flamethrower, purple attack, assholes. Take. HP regeneration is doubled when you have less than 50%. OP. That is so much power. So much strength. Let the darkness flow through you, Lord Sidious. Ah! You just gotta stay away from that purple bastard. He's too powerful. He's too powerful. We can't fight it. Not yet. We're not strong enough. Not enough weaponry in our arsenal. Ah! Run, 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 run. I gotta live against these purple bastards. I lived. More damage. More. Maybe that. Let's go this. I forgot what that added. What the hell did that add? 2 range damage and 10 attack speed. Yeah, we got the power. Never mind, we're gonna die if we don't move. Why are we being cornered? Ah, shit! Gonna live, gonna live, gonna live like I'm Superman. I lived. Okay. We have 117 harvesting. My gosh. Holy f- Ow! We're gonna change up the game. Much as I like Brotato, I'm kind of getting tired of it already. I'm tired of the Brotato. Maybe I should play. Actually, I haven't looked at the F1 standings for a while. Let's see how that's going. In this breaking news, F1 championship standings. Okay, let's first see who won in Hungary. We got Lando Norris, P1. Nice. Max Verstappen, yeah, P2. You did it, my friend. That number is not an unlucky number. That is a great number. Kimi Antonelli, PE3, so he's going to keep his lead in the standings. Charles Leclerc, P12. Look, back to Charles Leclerc being better than Lewis Hamilton. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. See, this is why I feel like a lot of Charles's hiccups earlier in the season was just because of timing. He had to carry the team last season. So maybe it was okay. It's probably okay for him to take a bit of a break. Hadja P6. Not bad. Not bad for Hadja. Still not as good as being in top 5, but pretty good. Arvin Lindblad P10. That's good for him for his first season. Liam Lawson, yes, P8 with 4 points added. And Nico Hulkenberg scores a point. Oh, I love that. The points. I think he scored points earlier in the season, I think. But it's good to see him in P9. Nico Hulkenberg. Pierre Gasly. Unfortunate. Not even in. Wow, Aston Martin. There were 3 DNFs. Oh, poor Cadillac drives. They clearly just did not make it. Ollie Behrman. P19. Haas has really just fallen off. Williams. I'm kind of disappointed at Williams this season. Pinto, P15. I like that Aston Martin's doing a bit better, because at the beginning of the season they looked like they were nowhere. And Audi's back, yeah. I knew they were going to come back. Now let's look at the standings. Okay, still Kimi Antonelli is first place. I think Kimi's got the championship in the bag. 219 points. Not bad. George Russell has kept P3. That's good. Lewis Hamilton, P2 of course. Charles Leclerc has gotten closer, so he's more competitive. So he's still in the chances of winning the title. Technically, I would say everyone from P7 and above have a chance to go for the title still. But you can never count out Max Verstappen, because he was over 100 points down last season, and he finished P2 in the standings, so that says a lot. And he was only short by 2 points. Lando could get his title, could get a second title this season if the McLaren car gets better. I really hope if it's Ferrari, it's Charles Leclerc that wins the championship. I really want to see Charles win the championship. Wait, Nico Hulkenberg only has 2 points. Wait, didn't he just score 4 points in Hungary? Or was that 2 points? Oh, that was 2 points. Okay. Disappointing. He only has 2 points. And Gabby has 10. Gabby Botaletto. Liam Lawson, P9 in the driver's standings. Not bad. He's 20 points ahead of Harvard. I think when they gave Harvard the upgrade package was a terrible idea. Might just react to some content and talk. Just chatting. You're gonna react to some stuff while in this just chatting mode. But yeah, I think Liam should have gotten the upgrade package in after Silverstone in the in Spa. I think them giving that to Arvid was a terrible decision from the get-go. Especially with the fact that Liam was already ahead of points against Arvid, so I think it should have been based on performance throughout the season, not just one race. Agile P8, not bad. He's about he's still about 40 points away from max, but technically, if we go back to Monaco and this went back to, and they didn't like undo the penalties on Pierre Gasly, you would have had Isaac in P3, and he would have a lot more. He would have 3 more points, so it would boost him up to 70 points. Now let's look at the teams. The team standings. Mercedes. Actually, Ferrari might actually could win in the constructors if they keep on out. Like, let's look at results. Hungary. If Ferrari continues to score more points in total, oh no, they scored even points. But if they keep on getting higher positions than than one of the Mercedes drivers, with both of their drivers, I think they could win the constructors. It's looking likely. McLaren though, I don't see them possibly winning the constructors this season. Audi though is doing very well for their first season. Racing Bulls is doing well. Alpine is doing surprisingly really good compared to last year. Like last year, you look at 2025. Look at the constructors. Alpine was last year. This year they're already P6. Potentially can be P5 by the end of the season. I forgot how many points McLaren scored. 833 points last year. Oh my. I will say Audi is doing way better than they were last year when they were Sauber. Because last year they were P9, but now there's 11 teams and they're P8, and last year there's 10 teams. Aston Martin though really fell off. P7 last year. This year they're like I think they're P10 by 1 point. Haas P8. I think this year they're P7. Not as good because of Audi keeps on scoring points where they're not scoring points at the moment. They could catch up. Williams fell off very quickly. They went from P5, best of the midfield, from immediately after one season, P9. At least they're not as bad as Cadillac and Aston Martin. I will say they are doing better than Williams the previous season. Because the previous better than 2024. Oh no, they're not. They're doing worse. They're literally 6 points. How many of those points were okay, 6 of them were Carlos, and 5 of them were Alex Albon. That's kind of crazy. that like Carlos and Alex combined have only scored 1 point more than Gabby, who's one driver. Esteban Ocon only scoring 3 points. Esteban has only scored 3 points this season. That is crazy. Paulo Pinto 19 points. I feel bad for Duan. After last year, he kind of got screwed over. Like, again, he only had 6 races. Yuki also got really badly screwed up. 33 points. He did worse than Lance Stroll last year. How did... Oh, because Nico Hulkenberg had the surprise podium last year. I forgot about that. That would get him a lot of points. How much does a podium get now this year in a race? It's 15 points. Yeah. That's a lot of points. I will say I wouldn't be surprised if Racing Bulls secures that P5. I don't see them outscoring Red Bull Racing like the second team did in its first season. With Sebastian, or that one season with Sebastian Vettel at Toro Rosso. Back in like, I think 2007, I think it was. Was that when it was Toro Rosso? No. It was the year after, I think, 2008 or 2009. I think it was 2008. No, where is Toro Rosso? What year was it? It was before... It was before Sebastian Vettel joined Red Bull Racing. It wasn't 2009, was it? Because he was in... Because he was the 2010 champion. So it would have been 2000... Was it 2008? Because I think it was the season where... What's STFR? Hold on. Race of Sebastian Vettel. Sebastian Vettel. F1 win. Toro Rosso. Yeah, 2008, 14th of September. At the Monza Grand Prix. At Scuderia STR. Forgot about that. That's what it was called at the time. Yeah, where is it? 2008, did it say? Yeah, 2008. Where's STR? Because I'm pretty sure STR outscored... Yeah, here's the main Red Bull team. STR, which had the Ferrari engine, outscored the sister team by 10 points because of Sebastian Vettel. You are the world champion. Here it is. Sebastian Vettel. Which was remarkable racing. But I don't think that... I just realized so many blue Mercedes. Too many race wins already. It's feeling like 20. I'm kind of glad that Charles got it there with race win. I want to see what's the next race. The Netherlands. Oh, it's a summer break now, so it won't happen until August 21st. So a couple weeks from now. I want to see what was it like last year. Results. Netherlands race results. 2025. There's Netherlands. Okay. I want to see Max get on the podium. I think it would be good if Isaac gets on the podium too. At his first race that he got a podium, I think was Zandvoort. But I'm gonna predict it right now. We look at the drivers of 2026. Base it off and go off of the last race, which was Hungary. I'm gonna say right now, Max Verstappen P1 at Zandvoort at his home Grand Prix. P2 Andrea Kimi Antonelli. P3 Isaac Hadjar. P4 Charles Leclerc. P5 I want it to be a surprise. This is going to be my surprise also. Liam Lawson. No. Let's not do Liam Lawson. Oscar Piastri, P5. With the surprise. P6. I'm going to say Liam Lawson. And P7, Lando Norris. P8. Nico Hulkenberg. P9, George Russell. And P10, I'm going to go Gabby Bortoletto. And my DNFs would be Sergio Perez, Valtteri Bottas, and Lewis Hamilton. I think there's going to be a heated battle between Kimi Antonelli and Lewis Hamilton and Lando Norris, where Lando will get some wing damage, but Lewis will get a DNF. Controversial, by the way. Imagine if I'm right. Oh my god, that's gonna suck. I swear. I swear, chat. I didn't know. I didn't know, chat. I didn't know I was gonna be right. I swear. I didn't know, I swear. I thought I was not jinxing him. Now, there's a few things I want to react to. Before I just make sure I find the right video. Aha!
And the craziest part is that it contains chemicals that could help treat Alzheimer's and schizophrenia.
The first video I want to watch is the good news from your monthly dose of good news. That's the video title of July from the Good News channel. I like watching this because they get some good news videos.
In the last year, researchers found
No, they don't have their normal intro.
1,000 new sea animals. This type of worm has never been seen before. And the craziest part is that it contains chemicals that could help treat Alzheimer's and schizophrenia. This species of ghost shark is also new to science. The mysterious creature lives deep down in the ocean. Then we have this meat-eating ball and this worm that lives inside another animal. But we will talk about them in a bit. All of these are just some of the discoveries from the largest marine exploration campaign in the world. And I have many more good news stories just like this. From clean energy overtaking gas for the first time ever, to MIT's free courses reaching 500 million learners, and to the collapse of an international oil cartel. Hey everyone, I'm Freddy, and in this video I put together some of the best good news stories from this month. I really hope it puts a smile on your face and hopefully it makes your day just a little bit better. Alright, let's get started. Let's dive back into it, because over 1,100 new marine species have been discovered. With a few
How many?
exceptions, humans have mapped almost every corner of Earth's land. But the sea still remains.
How many species? 1,100. Holy shit. How many species are in the ocean now at this point?
Because over 1,100 new marine species have been discovered. With a few exceptions.
I want to count. I want to know how many marine species are there in total? No, we don't want to trust the wiki. Ah, crap. We don't trust Wikipedia. Unknown. The number of species that live in the ocean is unknown. Okay, then how many recorded so far? It doesn't tell me. Who knows? According to this AI overview, there is approximately between 700,000 and 2.2 million. Great.
Humans have mapped almost every corner of Earth's land. But the sea still remains a huge mystery. In fact, it is estimated that 90% of the world's sea life is still undiscovered. There's still so much to find, which brings us to the ocean census. The Nippon Foundation is one of Japan's largest non-profit organizations. Back in April 2023, they teamed up with a British ocean research institute called Necton.
Was that a Steam
Together
notification?
They created the ocean census, which is now the largest marine exploration mission in history. Their goal is to discover 100,000 new marine species by 2033. Deep sea exploration is incredibly useful. Some of these organisms have chemicals that can be used in medicine. Last year, for example, the ocean census found this shellfish in the Pacific Ocean. It contains chemicals that could be used for pain relief and cancer treatment. And monitoring the ocean also helps us understand how climate change is affecting underwater ecosystems. So here's their plan. First, they identify biodiverse areas of the ocean. Then, they send divers and underwater vehicles to explore these areas.
That's kind of cool.
When they find something interesting, they take a live sample. That sample is then sent to biodiversity centers around the world for further study. To identify a new species, scientists need this live sample. It allows them to study important details like its DNA and body structure. And the ocean census has an ethical approach to this. It takes only a very small number of species to avoid disruption to the environment. And it follows international guidelines for sample collection. After that, they share the discovery online for anyone to see.
Ocean
This year,
census.
they found.
That's what it's called. Ocean census. That's kind of cool. Reimagining discovery. Holy. And this is like the new ones they find. That's kind of cool.
Over 1,100 new species across 13 separate expeditions. A big reason they found so many is that they have used the latest technology to speed up the identification process. In the past it took years to do this, but the ocean census has cut this down to months. It uses DNA sequencing, machine learning and other modern technologies to find data quicker. This means new discoveries can be shared online within weeks, or sometimes just days. After this, a network of 1,400 scientists analyzes the findings. In Japan, they found this fascinating worm. This creature lives inside a glass-like sponge. The sponge protects it, and in return the worm keeps the sponge clean. Over in the South Sandwich Islands, they discovered a meat-eating ball. This purple sponge uses tiny hooks on its surface to catch and eat small shellfish.
Ball.
I linked their website in the description if you want to see more of these discoveries. Some of those animals look a little creepy, so I think it's time to tell you about one of the cutest discoveries from another mission. In 2015, scientists from the Charles Darwin Foundation were on a deep-sea expedition to the Galapagos Islands. They were looking at a video feed of the seafloor when they suddenly spotted this little guy staring back at them. On the screen was this tiny blue octopus, the size of a golf ball. In May of this year, it was classified as a new species and finally given its scientific name. It hasn't been given a common name yet though. So, what should we call it? Now let's head to Nigeria, where over 2 million more women now have access to pregnancy and birth care. In 2023, the Nigerian government launched this $2.2 billion initiative to improve the health sector. That's because
good.
Historically the government hasn't invested enough funds in health, so they are now trying to make up for this. Some of this money went towards improving pregnancy and birth care. A report revealed that over 1,000 newborn care facilities had major equipment shortages. Now, a quarter of them have been restored, with pharmacies, operating theaters, and emergency support units. In total, more than 40,000 maternal services have been reintroduced. Those are services which provide important medical assistance to mothers and newborn babies. And we are already seeing the effects of this. Just over 2 million pregnant women are currently using the new services. And they are clearly helping, because mother deaths have halved in a year. The number dropped from 904 in 2024 to 460 in 2025.
That's how many people were dying last year from just births, and then 2024, and then now last year was only 460. That's pretty good. That they've almost halved it in just a year.
Step by step, Nigeria is rebuilding its health system. Let's head over to Southern Europe. Just a week ago.
I'll be right back, chat. I just gotta go help a family member with something. So I will be right back. In the meantime, I'll leave some music playing. I have returned, chat. Oh, I forgot to mute the microphone. Whoops. Okay, back to reacting. Okay.
Ago, workers pulled down the iron gates separating Spain and Gibraltar. For nearly 120 years, this fence separated Spain and this British territory right on the edge of the Mediterranean. Every day, up to 15,000 people crossed this border for work. And every time, they faced long queues at passport and custom checks, especially during rush hour. All of this goes back 300 years, to a war fought over who would rule Spain, called the War of the Spanish Succession. Due to its location, Gibraltar is geopolitically vital for trade, as all ships moving between the Atlantic and the Mediterranean must pass through it. This is why British and Dutch forces captured the rock in 1704. 9 years later, a peace treaty formally handed Gibraltar to Britain. Spain has tried to get it back ever since, at times tightening border controls to pressure Britain into negotiating. Even before Brexit, crossing this border was never simple. That's because Britain and Gibraltar had never joined the Schengen area. This group of European countries allows people to travel to the others without ever showing a passport. But almost no one in Gibraltar wanted Spanish influence, as shown by a 2002 referendum. And years later, when Britain left the EU, almost everyone in Gibraltar voted to remain part of the EU instead. Leaving the EU meant a stricter border with Spain. That threatened the economy, which depends on the flow of workers and goods crossing it. And now, a new treaty between Britain, Spain and the EU has eliminated border checks between Gibraltar and Spain completely. Gibraltar is now becoming part of Europe's passport-free travel zone for the first time ever. For the 15,000 workers crossing the border daily, this means more time at home with their families and easier business. It's also a sign that ties between the UK and the EU are growing stronger, even after Brexit. And
I have a feeling I don't know if the UK's rejoined the EU, but I feel like it will eventually.
In France, all students can now buy healthy meals for just €1. In a recent survey, 48% of French university students said they skipped meals because they couldn't afford it. The main reason for this is the rising cost of living. As a result, the French government has taken action. Now, every student can buy a starter, main course and dessert for just €1 at every university canteen in France. Speaking of education, MIT is celebrating 25 years of free online university courses for everyone. The Massachusetts Institute of Technology is one of America's most respected universities. It is dedicated to spreading knowledge across the world. So, in 2001, when the internet started to become big, MIT did something amazing. They became one of the first major universities to share free course materials on the web. Video lectures, online textbooks, and lecture notes from hundreds of MIT courses were released online for anyone to access. And now, 25 years later, over 500 million people have benefited. And some of them have done incredible things with what they learned. Take this 19-year-old Australian. She created this virtual reality glove after taking courses on electrical engineering and computer science.
Jesus Christ, that scared me. That's kind of cool.
The glove allows you to feel objects in virtual space, and it's lighter and cheaper than current models. After a quarter of a century, the initiative is still going strong. There are now over 2,500 courses to choose from. Over the next decade, MIT wants to reach over 1 billion learners. There's a link in my description if you're curious. And now, let's talk about grizzly bears. For centuries, they could be found all over North America, from Mexico to the Arctic Circle. Then, humans arrived. They built roads, railway tracks, towns and cities, which separated wild bears and other animals into smaller groups. Isolated like this, these populations started inbreeding, which drained their genetic diversity and made them far more vulnerable to disease. That's a big part of why grizzlies are now confined to just the northwest corner of North America, and why they remain at risk today. roads are especially dangerous.
Isn't it like, aren't they like slightly endangered? Something? Grizzly bear. National Geographic. Or am I thinking of the black bear? I hate that you have to. That's one. Why is something that's supposed to be informational is locked? But that's so stupid. Are they? There's nothing. That's great. Thanks for. I don't even. It's too much. Let's just watch the video.
In the US alone, 2 million animals are struck by vehicles every year, and grizzly bears are among them. But there's a surprisingly simple solution to all of this. Hidden underground tunnels, forested overpasses, and bridges allow animals to cross without danger. They can reduce collisions by over 90% and reconnect those separated animal groups, making it safer for both humans and animals. And this organization...
I feel like that should be implemented in a lot of countries, because that would probably reduce a lot of accidents also, because I feel like there's a lot of road accidents that are caused because of wildlife, but not because like the wildlife doesn't know. It's because like it isn't because the wildlife knows what it's doing. It's because of the fact that like it's just trying to cross the road, and of course when a car comes, it's very fast at times, and then some people just don't brake, they just keep on going, so they will hit the animal and they wouldn't care. It's a big thing here in Australia with kangaroos, like kangaroo or Australia. Wildlife. Concerns. Australia wildlife incidents or concerns. Well, let's just do endangered. Endangered. Now this is like every endangered species, I think, in Australia right now. Which you got the numbat, which is like crazily endangered. It's in Western Australia, and there's like a lot of these animals used to be pretty much everywhere. Like some bird species are endangered because of the fact that there's a species of bird called I think it's called the Indian mining bird or Asian mining bird, something like that, that they brought here to like, I think it was to like it was some reason they brought it. I don't know what was it for. But like a bunch of those birds that they've brought from other countries are causing a lot of species to be endangered. And same with like dingoes and a lot of others. Like there's a whole bunch, but one of them is kangaroos. And koalas. The threatened species. Where koalas are like how I think it's like they estimate like I think kangaroo I believe I think it's like a certain amount of kangaroos get like hit a year. How many kangaroos in Australia get hit by motor vehicles? I think it's like oh yeah. So like there's two ways it happens. There's like either the kangaroo dies or people die. So around and like when a truck hits it, because there's days where there's trucks. Like when people get hit by when a person hits a kangaroo in a car, it's usually very dark at night. But then people have gone out of their way to hit kangaroos now, to the point where truckies and people in utes have gotten these rhubars and gone out of their way to hit kangaroos, which have also led to also koalas getting hit, and wombats, and a few other endangered species in Australia. Like, I think both are bad, but I feel like if this was implemented, where we had like pathways above roads or tunnels underneath where animals can just go down and like cross safely, I think a lot less animals would get killed. And a lot less people would get killed too, because they wouldn't be going straight through the windshield. Because it's probably the same thing like with deers and moose and other animals like in North America and Europe, where if an animal goes through your windshield, a person could die or will die. Because it does happen here in Australia, because a kangaroo can go into the windshield and you could die because the kangaroo is like still alive and panicking, and because you have no control over what it's going to do and there's glass all over you, it could actually kill you. So like it's not good.
That across the
But let's get back to the good news. This is good news.
Biggest wildlife corridors on the planet. It spans 5 US states, 2 Canadian provinces, and more than 75 indigenous territories. So far, they've built more than 200 wildlife bridges, tunnels, and underpasses across.
I feel like they need to do more of this, wildlife bridges. It'd be very good.
The massive area. But these crossings only work if they're built where animals actually travel. And figuring that out takes careful tracking and money. This is why Planet Wild recently teamed up with Y2Y to find the best locations along Highway 3 in Alberta, Canada. This road cuts right through the middle of local wildlife populations. Planet Wild is a community that funds conservation missions like this every single month, protecting ecosystems, restoring wildlife, fighting pollution. And they document everything right here on YouTube, so we can see exactly what our contributions helped achieve. I've been a member myself for a while now, and it's really great to see what we can do together. For this mission, our community funded 6 trail cameras and 15 GPS wildlife collars to track the movements of 4 different species along that highway. With that data, Y2Y can pinpoint exactly where new wildlife corridors are needed most. If you want to be a part of this and help save the next species, the first 100 people using our code GOOD7 get their first month free. After that, you can give whatever amount feels right to you, and you can cancel anytime. Just scan the QR.
I feel like a bridge that goes over a road, where you can even plant like a bunch of native plants, like even food for the animals, where they can cross, would be good, because then there's more. It can also kind of counteract like car pollution and like dangerous gases, because it would absorb those carbons and dangerous gases and turn it into oxygen, because it all eventually makes carbon dioxide.
QR code or use the link below. Next up, scientists found a new way to fight illegal animal trafficking. The pangolin is the only mammal in the world.
I hate when people do illegal animal trafficking. Same with anything really illegal, because it's just messed up. Like, why? Like, why would you do it to a?
It is entirely covered in scales.
Like, I hate it even more when they do it to like dogs, like little pet animals. Like, imagine a cute dog being put into that position. That would suck.
Unfortunately, though, its scales and claws are highly prized in traditional Chinese medicine, while their meat is a delicacy in some parts of Asia and Africa. And on top of that, they are also valued as exotic pets.
They're also endangered, I'm pretty sure, which is like messed up.
All of this has made them one of the most trafficked animals on Earth. One way to identify illegal trade routes is to look at the genetic data of animals. Let's take elephants, for example. These giants are hunted by poachers for the ivory in their tusks. In 2022, researchers analyzed the DNA of over 100 tons of illegal ivory. They found that most of it had come from populations in Gabon, Congo, Tanzania, Mozambique and Kenya. This made it easier for them to identify criminal gangs and the routes they used for ivory transportation. To identify the exact population, researchers had to compare the DNA from seized ivory samples to reference samples. Although they are endangered, it's actually fairly easy to get elephant DNA samples from the wild. And that's because elephants go to the bathroom a lot. In one day, one of them can produce up to 150 kilograms of waste. This means you can collect a huge variety of DNA from multiple herds. But pangolins are kind of the opposite of elephants. They are extremely difficult to find in the wild because they are small, live alone, and only come out at night. Scientists don't even know how old they can get in the wild. That's how mysterious they are. This made it hard to collect DNA and to trace where trafficked animals
I will say, some animals have like crazy lifespans.
come from. Scientists need pangolin samples from
Like the fact that crocodiles and alligators, we don't even know how old they can get, because usually either disease or hunters kill them before they even get to old age.
However, a new study may have solved this problem for good. They use pangolin samples taken from museums, police seizures, and meat markets. Importantly, the geographic origin of each of these samples was known. In the past, it was very difficult and expensive to perform DNA analysis on these types of samples, because they are often degraded. But this is now possible with a technique called gene capture. This technology has been around for a while, but in recent years it has been optimized a lot. It filters out unwanted waste and information in damaged samples. And so it can detect DNA hidden within it much easier and cheaper. Like the elephants before, the researchers were able to identify specific regions where trafficked pangolins came from. They found that Cameroon, Borneo and Myanmar are hotspots for the illegal trade of the 3 most trafficked species of pangolin. And they also discovered a major trade network operating in China and Indonesia. This information will be very useful for police operations in the future. Moving into the economy, the EU and Mexico have expanded a major trade deal. In the year 2000, the EU and Mexico signed this trade agreement. They agreed to remove import taxes on industrial goods. Now, let's fast forward 25 years. In April 2025, Trump announced his Liberation Day and hit the European Union with a 20% tariff on all goods. Then he passed more tariffs targeting steel, aluminium and automotive imports from Mexico.
That is so messed up.
This was pretty devastating, as 80% of Mexico's exports go to the US.
How did that benefit the US in any way? That makes no sense. Oh, I'm gonna tariff the very country that we rely on 80% of their exports that we import into the country. Like that makes no sense. It's same with like how much beef gets imported from Australia. No, exported from Australia. Like how much beef gets exported? How much beef does Australia export? Over 1 million tons of beef, according to this, in 2025. This marked a 15% increase from the previous year. And who's usually the recipient of this exported beef? Usually the European Union. USA, East and West, also get a lot. Chilled beef and veal. Like that's a lot of meat that's being exported to the US. Surprise, surprise. Wow. And he tariffed all of these countries too. I don't think he was very smart of that. That's a whole different question.
For both Mexico and the European Union. So now they have expanded their 2000 trade deal. Both have agreed to remove import taxes on almost all products. This story is a little tricky for me to cover because it's kind of bad news for anyone watching from the US, but it's also good news for anyone watching from Mexico and Europe. That's why I decided to include it anyways. Lately, the EU had already made major trade deals with India, Indonesia, Australia and Mercosur. And right now they're negotiating with Thailand, Malaysia and
good news for Australia.
And energy politics is changing too, because the United Arab Emirates has just left OPEC. OPEC is the world's largest partnership of oil-producing nations. 44% of global oil comes from these countries. Their large share of the market means they can make global oil prices artificially high. They do this by regulating competition between each member state. So if one member wants to sell their oil at a lower price, they can't. OPEC is often described as a cartel for the way it uses its dominance to control prices. If all of its members were businesses, you could definitely call it a cartel. But because they are powerful nations, it cannot be taken to court. This organization has enormous power. It can tell all of its members to reduce oil production. This reduces global supply, which means they can set higher prices to make more profit. Equally, they can tell everyone to increase oil production. This floods the market with cheap oil, which stops competitors like the US from challenging them. Thankfully though, OPEC has been losing influence over the past decade, as outside competition increased. And OPEC has also become weaker because a lot of their members have withdrawn from it. Indonesia, Qatar, Ecuador, Angola have all left in recent years, because they wanted to be more independent. The US-Iran war has divided OPEC even further. The Strait of Hormuz is OPEC's most important trade route. Restrictions in the strait, together with the conflict spreading across the Gulf, made much of the group's oil difficult to ship reliably. That
I
means
hate-
OPEC lost its
I
main
see.
tool for controlling prices. This is one of the reasons why the United Arab Emirates has just left OPEC after 60 years. They were the organization's fourth largest producer. And like other ex-members, they have also become tired of OPEC's control of their oil. It's great that the organization is losing power, but I want to be transparent here. Because part of the story is also that the UAE wants to increase oil production next year. And obviously, that is pretty bad news. But the good thing is that the future of energy is already shifting. Wind and solar generated more electricity than gas worldwide for the first time ever. That's according to the latest analysis by Ember. In April this year, solar and wind generated 22% of global electricity, while gas only provided 20%. In one of my previous videos, I reported that clean energy met all global electricity demand growth in 2025. A big reason for this is China. Over the last few years, it has built wind and solar power at a massive scale.
Interesting.
And in 2026, that momentum is still going. It's the result of a wider global shift towards renewables. And unlike gas and oil, there's no sign it is slowing down.
I will say this is a really well thought video. I would definitely recommend you guys check out Good News. They've got some amazing content. They do
In
this
March
every
this year-
month, and I think they have a website where they show more information. Yeah. I don't know any of the people there, but it's I like the videos. It makes me feel a bit hopeful at the end of the day.
China doubled its solar exports in a single month. High energy prices caused by the US-Iran war have increased sales. All of this has shown us
Interesting.
that something exciting is happening. Renewables are becoming a more reliable alternative to fossil fuels, and that can only be a good thing. Real quick before we continue, if you're enjoying these good news, make sure to subscribe. Anyway, from one type of energy to another. Germany plans to pass a sugar tax. Germans have gradually become heavier over the past 30 years. From 1990 to 2015, the percentage of adults with obesity doubled. And right now, about 1 in 4 people are obese. Having obesity increases the risk of serious health problems, like cancer, cardiovascular disease, and type 2 diabetes. Over the years, this has put a lot of pressure on the German health system. One driving force behind all of this is too much sugar. But thankfully, the majority of Germans want to see change. In a survey from February, 60% supported a sugar tax. These measures have already been very successful in other countries. The UK announced its own version in 2016. It gave soft drink companies 2 years to change how they made their products. In 2018, the law came into effect. As a result, total sugar in soft drinks was reduced by 35%. Afterwards, the amount of sugar consumed by children in soft drinks fell by half. While
I just got one question. Why isn't there a plastic tax?
for adults,
That's
it
all I'm
dropped
gonna
by a
say.
third. The German government has just published plans to introduce
But at least, why isn't there a push for more healthier plastic materials that are more safer to use?
a sugar tax in 2028. The exact rates are still being discussed right now. But what we do know is that this tax could make over $500 million every year. And that money will be spent on disease prevention and health promotion initiatives. For decades, the German sugar industry has fought against the sugar tax. But now, Germany is closer than ever to introducing one. And it has the potential to prevent thousands of cases of obesity. Next up, let's talk about medical breakthroughs. Because a new
I'm not. I'm gonna skip. I'm sorry. I can't watch an AI video. Yeah, these last two are AI. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Good News. I can't watch that. No, I can't in good conscience. Because I'm not happy with how AI is acting lately. So, not watching the rest of that video. But it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. But what I do want to watch is this. The How It Should Have Ended. They make amazing videos.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm pretty sure they can copyright me. Oh crap. I don't think I can watch it. Damn it. No. any actual names or likeness of movies or celebrities are used in fictitious and whatever that means. I don't think I can watch that because it's probably copyrighted. Why were all animals terrified of ancient humans? I don't think that's true. Were they? Australia's impact on Formula One. I'm curious with this one actually. What is the impact? Hold on. Disclaimer, no one was hurt in any of the photos or clips in this video. All clips used from Australian news sources. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is a copyrighted song that they're playing. Is any of this even a video? No, it's just a montage. Ah. Why would you have that as a title? That's not really. That's not. Yeah, we're just gonna skip that one because I thought that.
Right? Yeah.
I would watch the how it should have ended video, but apparently, let's watch this video. It's got 20.
The deadliest thing.
No, it's AI. That's why. That's why. That's why. It's AI generated. It's AI generated chat. Let me just quickly find something to watch then to react to because no wonder it was like let's look. I'm looking for a video to react to chat. Dum, dum, da, 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 dum. What? There's apparently winter in Australia. Let's watch this. This is. I've actually watched these guys. I'm not subscribed. Okay, hold on. Let me fix that. While subscribe, why didn't you consider subscribing, chat? This is from the Fairbairn Films. So let's watch their video. I think it's really good. I haven't watched this one.
Jackson, what the hell?
This is winter in Australia. Hold on. Let me get rid of the. Let me move this dog up here.
What?
Why do you have so many layers on?
What do you mean, Lachlan? I can see my own breath.
Come on, it's not that cold, Jackson.
Lachlan, it's 50.
Hold on. Oh, okay. Hold on. I love that reaction. That's a terrible place to. I'm so sorry,
15
mate.
degrees outside.
Jackson, have you ever been to a place that's actually cold?
Lachlan, it's actually cold here.
I went to New York last year and it was minus 11. The feels like was minus 21.
The feels like here should be minus 21.
Come on, Jackson. Some people would consider this a summer's day.
Lachlan, I'm from the harsh desert.
It's true. Honestly, I don't know. I don't relate to this guy's character, but I relate to this guy's character mainly because I don't think it's that cold. Like, it is cold at times, but only when it's like really close to like. I only feel like it's cold when it's like 4 degrees. Mainly because Australia is usually quite warm. But once it's like past 4 degrees, you don't really feel it much. The worst cold like day that I felt like in Australia was like -3, which didn't feel too bad, but it was like still a bit cold. Like, you'd still want to wear something that's a bit like long sleeved and thick, not shorts and a short sleeve shirt. But yeah,
The feels like was minus 21.
Yeah, I'm not.
let's restart that video.
Jackson, what the hell?
Because you can't just.
What?
This is a
Why do
whole.
you have so many layers on?
What do you mean, Lachlan? I can see my
That's a lot of layers, to be honest. I've never had that many layers on, ever.
own breath.
Come on, it's not that cold, Jackson.
Lachlan, it's 15 degrees outside.
Jackson, have you ever been to a place that's actually cold?
Lachlan, it's
Did he say 15 degrees? 15 degrees isn't even that cold. And I'm like, I'm in New South Wales. I know where it's cold here.
actually cold here.
I don't know
I
where.
went to New York
I don't know where they're based, so it could be colder where they are.
last year and it was minus 11. The feels like was minus 21.
The feels like here should be minus 21.
Come on, Jackson. Some people would consider this a summer's day.
Lachlan, I'm from the harsh desert scape of Australia. I'm not used to this.
Actually, all the southern major cities in this country come down to around this temperature every year. You've grown up with it.
Yeah, and it catches me by surprise every time. Plus,
To be honest, there are days where the weather does catch you on surprise. When it's like very hot, you're not like expecting it. Like, I remember the first 40-degree day and I was like, Jesus Christ, this is terrible. And then it hit 50 degrees on one of those days and I did not expect it at all. And we usually have like 30 to 40-degree days sometimes, but mostly 30 degrees. So when it does hit like that 40 to 50, it's like, Jesus, this is the first.
everyone's off in Europe enjoying the sun. I can't keep doing this.
Why don't you just chuck the heater on?
What, do you think I'm made of money?
You can afford to turn on a heater.
Actually, Lachlan, I've run the numbers and I can't.
What do you even go to work for if you can't even use that money for basic warmth?
I don't know what to tell you, Lachlan. I made a spreadsheet, I put all the numbers in, and
I will say, price of electricity for turning on your heater is very expensive. Randomly.
I don't
Makes
even
no
break
sense
even every
sometimes.
month if I turn the heater on.
So you're just gonna sit in the cold?
No, I'm finding other ways to stay warm, more sustainable ways.
Alright, well if you're actually uncomfortable and you refuse to use the heater that's in your own house, I don't know what to tell you.
This is how I have to live.
Why don't you go and do something?
Huh, what? And catch frostbite? I'll happily stay in here for 3 months
Okay.
until this place thaws out.
Why don't you go somewhere warmer?
Like where?
I don't know how you could catch frostbite. I've not heard of anyone catching frostbite in Australia. Unless it's like in the snowy mountains, in like Perisher or something. Never heard of anyone just casually walking and strolling around like Sydney or Melbourne or Brisbane or Canberra or Adelaide or Perth, naming a lot of the big cities. I've never heard of anyone from those areas getting frostbite, so I feel like that's a bit exaggerated.
Queensland?
I don't know if you heard me before, Lachlan, but I can't afford to
But maybe that's his character. The over-exaggerated person.
turn my heater on. What do you have, sand for brains?
Just get a little space heater.
I don't think you understand, Lachlan. This is the only way I can afford to live. I got 3 fucking blankets on right now and I'm still freezing my dick off.
Fine, if that's the way you want to do it, I don't care.
Exactly. All right, now, are you coming out tonight? Because we're all hitting the cast.
Jackson!
What?
You're willing to spend money at the casino, but not to warm your own house.
You've got your priorities, I've got mine. I don't judge you about yours.
I turn on my heater.
You worry about your bloody self.
That's actually funny. His priority is the casino and not his own money. He's like, screw survival. Casino's the one. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose
Let's
of
watch
Internet.
Daily
This
Dose.
guy's car broke down at the worst possible time.
Careful, they're both alert. Boy in the back, put your window up.
Okay, Craig, that's it. He's looking for dinner.
And I'm the biggest candidate if he's looking for supper.
Oh, he knows.
They're coming.
He's getting up. He's getting up.
Oh, he's getting out.
He's moving.
I smell person.
He's gone the other way.
Panic over.
Thanks, guys. We really appreciate it.
I would hate to be in that position. I'd be like, oh,
There's
crap.
still hairs on the floor. I wonder why. The f***ing Hoovers escaped.
No, Hoovers escaped. I saw that clip the other day. That was funny. Yoink.
Damn it! How am I supposed to get out of my house?
No. That's why. Why is the package like that? You are forever trapped in your house. Oh, that would hurt. See you, suckers. I'm out of here. I made it.
Same shoes. They're wearing the same shoes. What
Oh my goodness, they exactly are wearing the
This
same
penguin was
shoes.
being chased by a seal, so they hopped on this boat to get to safety.
Thank you for the ride, fellas. I needed that safe trip. I'm gonna go be James
I
Bond.
just got done baking some cookies for the first time in my life, and before I show you them, promise me you won't laugh.
I'm sorry. I was going to, but I wasn't gonna laugh, but then I did. That's a good
These
way to
photographers
test.
were trying to take some photos of the aircraft when this bus driver decided to troll them.
You bastard.
He won the race.
He's
but at
like,
what
you wanna
cost?"
watch Disney Moana?
Man,
Who won? Did he win the race? He did! He won the race! By one finger of a margin. He's the
They
world
captured the
champion of
exact
that
moment this
race.
jet broke the sound barrier. How did his dog get so smart?
I want y'all to see something. I want y'all to see this. You see how you gotta open my door? Even if I lock it, it don't do no good. You see that is closed. You see him in the window. What? Told you. What the did I tell you?
This
That
kid
dog
is the
has
guardian of the
outsmarted.
ants.
Let me kill it.
No.
Why can't I kill it?
Because
Why can't I kill the ant?
it has a damn family and move the heck back.
Damn. That kid was just like, no. You ain't killing my friend. He's got a family.
This group
What
of
the hell was
friends were
going on there?
this
That was so
ride when
trippy.
ET started glitching out.
It's having a stroke. Or a stutter.
Does anyone know why her pupils are like this?
What? That's a bit weird and a bit odd. What?
I don't understand what he said, but I understand what he meant.
Il y en a un là, il est arrivé, mais vite, vite, vite. Et solide le tibia. Bah, ici là. Comme ça là, je l'ai mise la jambe.
What?
180, je l'ai arrêté l'auto. Ah, j'ai arrêté net.
How did you man? I exactly know what he. I knew what he meant and what he was saying now, but I couldn't understand the language. But how did he manage to do that?
Il est arrivé, mais vite, vite, vite. Et solide le tibia.
To do that to that car?
Ici là.
How?
Comme ça là, je l'ai mise la jambe.
Is he
180,
Superman or
j'ai arrêté l'auto.
something?
Ah, j'ai arrêté net.
Rip.
These
I
guys
hope
took
that
this
wasn't
picnic
good,
bench to
like
the next
cooked
level.
food. We're free.
This biker is going at the perfect speed to pull off this optical illusion.
Yeah. What optical illusion? What was he doing? I want to see. I want to see the optical illusion.
This guy
Show me.
captured this video of a young great white shark hunting.
What? Oh, it's the barrier. I see what he's talking
This guy
about.
captured this video of a young great
How did
white
I not
shark
notice that?
hunting a seal in the ocean.
So I've got a juvenile great white shark chasing a seal out here. It's unreal.
No. Seal, you must live. Live. Live, seal. Aww, the dog.
You okay? Hey,
Why
you
does it look
okay?
like it's dead? I'm concerned.
Wake up.
It's okay. He's alive.
Oh.
This teacher just got back from vacation and it looks like he needs another one already.
Yes, Dakota.
I want you to have more hair. I like my
Okay.
He's like, okay, I need another vacation. I knew the second that box was open, that was not going to stay that way.
These Australian soccer fans went to Walmart
Hey, it
for the very
worked.
first time.
When Aussies found Walmart for the first time. Australians invaded the US Walmart. The Prime Minister sent them there. He was very unhappy with Trump, so he was like, go to Walmart and ruin it.
Get it, Bella. Get it. Good.
This guy is a little too good at making angry cat noises.
She literally saw him do that. And fell for it anyway. That's kind of cool.
He's been
And
practicing
tricky.
his smile.
Yeah. Nah, bro. I just imagine that guy going sad, dude.
You still be walk up a wall, bro.
What the f-
This is my favorite clip from this episode. This guy made a model of New York City that comes with a special surprise.
What the hell? How do people put so much effort like that in? What's the secret surprise? Holy shit. That is secretly cool and
Juniper? Can I throw a ball for you? Do you want this ball? Do you want that ball? Do you want it? Yeah. Go get it!
This kid is already a master of chess.
What a happy dog. I feel like she just cheated. How does he know which key is pressing? Is he just that good with that good of muscle memory? Like, that's funny.
It says in English that. Do you remember that you told me that I can have the half bells in 10 minutes after I'm done putting my clothes on?
That's what this says?
Yeah.
In what language?
Japanese.
This lady is the final boss of
That's
claustrophobia.
really unreal. That's a really good Japanese, then, I say. What the hell is that lift? That's a weirdly shaped lift.
There you go. Word. You don't gotta start. Yep. There you go. Put that arch in. Now put your arch in a little bit like this. Now toot your back like this. Come on. Yeah, okay.
Eu fiquei 2 minutos tentando abrir isso aqui. Mas deu tudo certo.
Every time I see this guy, he gets more impressive.
What the fuck
He's
did he
taking
just
so
do?
many steps, but making such little progress.
No avanza. No avanza.
Where is this?
Está en el sitio.
It's a very hot day.
Hey, you got some food? Can you just leave it out on the patio so we can have it later?
Wait.
Oh my
So
god.
basically, look, the TV aerial has been sellotaped to the door frame. There's this random room, and then you this drawer. Let's put your clothes away. Where's the drawer, bro?
The bottom of it's just gone. That was so dangerous, and that guy knows, and is like, oh my.
So I am currently in Planet Fitness. I wanted to get a little workout in before the 4th of July. You know, after I worked out, I took a shower, and I was wondering why it seemed so quiet. Well, I come out, and there's no one here. The music's turned off, and I see a sign, holiday hours. Definitely didn't see those. And I go to walk out the door, and it is locked. And it definitely didn't see those.
Wait. What does this say on the sign?
Holiday hours.
Holiday hours. Platinum Fitness will be closing early to celebrate July 4th. Wait.
The music. After I worked out, I took a shower, and I was in.
Wait.
So I am currently in Planet Fitness.
Okay.
I wanted to get a little workout in before the 4th of July.
Okay.
You know, after I worked out, I took a shower, and I was wondering why it seemed so quiet. Well, I come out, and there's no one here. The music's turned off, and I see a sign, holiday hours. Definitely didn't see those. And I go to walk out the door, and it is locked.
Wait. Like, does that mean she broke in, or did she go in before they closed? And then basically they've closed while she was still in there. The second thing, do you guys just not have like alternate like after hour entrances and exits? Because that's a thing in Australia. We got 24-hour gyms. All of our gyms actually pretty much have that. So is that just not a thing in the US? If anyone knows, maybe let me know in the comments.
And I go to walk out the door, and it is locked.
Interesting. That's clearly
She's expecting
broken.
a bigger welcome bag.
I'm home. Yes. I'm home. Who is it? Tanaya. Ah! Ah! It's Tanaya. Ah! It's Tanaya.
I've had my hair.
Imagine you've been out on like working and then you've just come back and they didn't even remember you were coming back.
What I look like, I would imagine my curls are like little ringlets. So I'm gonna close my eyes. What does it look like? Yeah.
She's embarrassed. The dog's like, I'll do the stretches with you, man.
This guy might be the luckiest goalkeeper ever.
Squirrel.
I'm at my mom's house and why? Why did they build it so scary?
What in the actual hell is going on here?
It was so cold in Canada that his neck warmer froze while he was wearing it.
Hi, Trooper Marcel, the Idaho State Police, pulling over for street racing today.
Stop sign?
What? I said street racing.
What stop sign?
This might be my favorite lullaby I've ever heard.
Ready, Corey?
What the fuck is this lullaby? What the hell? That's... Why? Why would you... Has that person gone out of their way to cut a Corvette in half so they can make a trailer of a
If you
Corvette?
want to see a less filtered version of this channel, I recently started memberships. The clips on there are ones I can't share in a regular video, so yeah, check it out. That is, yeah, this
I'm surprised you didn't say, go check out my Patreon. Would make a lot more sense. We'll do one more. I think this is just going to be a reaction stream. I think. Yeah, we'll react to one more video. And then, yeah, we'll probably end stream. Let's see. $100 as a kid versus an adult. I'm actually
Hey
curious.
son, your birthday's today, so I...
Okay, let's watch
Hey
it.
son, your birthday's today, so I got you something you've always wanted.
Oh my god. $10?
No, Jackson. You're gonna want to sit down for this.
I will say, $10 as a kid definitely felt like a lot at the time. Because back then, there were so many things that were cheaper. Like, I remember when I was a kid, you could get Pokemon booster packets for like $2. So a $10 would get you like 5 booster packs. But also $10 also used to get you like half a Lego set. So sometimes your grandparents or parents would be like, "Oh, I'll pay for the rest."
Dad, it sounds like you're gonna give me $30 or something.
Jackson, I'm giving you $100.
What?
Son, we have neighbors.
I must be going completely insane because for a
It does also feel like that if you got given $100.
second there, it sounded like you said $100.
I did say that.
What?
Jackson, settle.
Dad, we can't afford this.
It's okay. We can't. It's fine.
What about my college fund?
It's fine, Jackson. It's fine.
I've only ever heard of that kind of.
I feel like parents only say it's fine when they know their kid isn't going any further than high school. They're just like, yeah, it doesn't matter. You're not gonna make it.
Money in the movies.
Well, is there anything particular you might want to spend it on?
I imagine I'm just gonna go into a lolly store and just go insane, just go completely feral in there.
Okay, well that sounds fun.
Dad, this is gonna change my life forever. This is gonna make things different. I'm gonna be different.
Yeah, that's dramatic, but that okay.
Dad, I love you.
$100.
Whenever you give me $100, just remember that.
Oh, I love you too, son. All the time. Son, I've got something for you to help out with things.
Oh yeah, really? What are you talking?
How does $100 sound?
$100?
I know, but you don't have to feel bad. I'm doing pretty good, okay?
Dad, $100 will cover bread for 4 days.
What? $100 is heaps.
Dad, $100 will cover rent for tens of hours.
$100 is lots, Jackson. Be grateful.
Dad, I've come into and also spent $100 just this morning. Probably.
What do you mean, probably?
Money is a flowing water, Dad. I have bills. I have dependents.
Well, $100 could still come in handy.
Yeah, for lunch. For me and one other person. If we're lucky.
What kind of place can you spend $50 on for lunch?
What? Dad, any place ever.
Oh, I thought $100 was lots.
Could you give me...
Yeah, back when, like, things were cheaper. Back probably when you had kids, when the kids' meals would be like $10.
25 grand?
What are you talking... No, what are you talking about?
Well, then...
I wish I wish your parent would just be like, here, have 25 grand. It would never happen.
Just
unless you're like a billionaire, which...
You're ungrateful. Just know that, alright?
I'm not ungrateful, I just don't...
I feel like you're not ungrateful when you have bills to pay. So like for myself, when you got bills to pay, $100 does nothing at the end of the day.
Want 12
but that's a whole different conversation.
I miss the old days, mate. I miss them.
Is that like the father and son, like years after? So when the kid was a kid versus when he was an adult, when he becomes an adult and is just like, I miss the good old days when you were just a kid and just a annoying little piece of shit. Just imagine that's what a parent is thinking right after their kid is an adult, like has a house, lives on their own, and then they've had to come out this way because their parents like, I got a little chore for you to do for $100. $100, that's the amount of money I spent to actually get here. Why did you even bother? Yeah, that's... I'm gonna find one more video to react to. Buenos dias. Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh, you're a first-time channel. Welcome to the stream for the first time. I hope you're doing well. I don't know what language that is. Well, I'm not 100% sure what you said in that chat. I only know English, and that's like barely. But I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Hope you feel welcomed. Good morning. It's not morning for me. It's afternoon and night, but I'm good. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for saying thanks for tuning in and saying hello. Just been reacting. I did play some video games earlier in the stream for like 30 minutes, and I just went to reaction, and I haven't stopped reacting to videos since. Ah, you're from Spain. Well, hello. I'm surprised there's someone who's watching from Spain, but I'm from Australia. If you can't tell, it's you can't really tell. There's not much Australian around me. If I had a kangaroo, it would be easier to just show a kangaroo. But yeah, I'm from Australia. So welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm also half Irish. So I'm half Irish and I'm from Australia. If that makes sense. I don't know why I'm half Spanish. Interesting. Wait. Hold on. What did I just click? I just clicked something and I don't even know what the hell I clicked. Oh, I clicked the tags. Oh, and it tells you... that makes a lot more sense. Because I clicked the Irish tag and it's put me as top 10. And there's only 10. That makes a lot of sense now. That actually made me laugh a little bit. Wait, if I click all of these tags, is that where do I rank in the system? Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness, this is insane. See, this is how you know I did not know anything about the tag system on Twitch. I was that stupid. See, I think I don't like... What do I have in my about me on my Twitch? I can't remember. Hold on. Let me just quickly check that. But welcome to the stream. Do I say that I'm an idiot on my about me? Let's see. Just want to make sure. I'm pretty sure I do. Make sure. I don't need to listen to my own stream. Hold on. I'm never reading my own about me because I forgot what's in it. No, I didn't. I didn't put it that sometimes I'm stupid. Damn it. I should have done that. Damn. The opportunity. It's not that scary. Like, I get it, we have a lot of spiders. A lot of them. We got spiders, we got kangaroos, we got sharks, we got crocodiles, we got saltwater crocodiles, freshwater crocodiles, koalas, aka drop bears, that aren't really that dangerous. Emus, which are a bit dangerous. Cassowaries, no, because of that. I mean, you are in the middle of the ocean. True, but technically, if you think about it, everything's in the middle of an ocean at some point. Maybe. I don't know. No, as long as you just avoid the ocean, you'll be fine. There's a lot of land here. I wouldn't go to the desert because there's no water and you can't drink anything. You can't drink the sand. That's not how sand works, but it's true. How many meters is Australia above the ocean? How many... I'm gonna just put this short on stream while I type it, so it's easier. How many? No, that, I don't need it. I was looking at kangaroos earlier, but that's not what I was looking at. How many meters Oh, I think you can drown anywhere. But yeah, a lot of people have drowned in Australia, I'm pretty sure. How many meters is Australia above sea level? Above sea level. 330 meters. Yeah, we're quite close. we're quite close. And that's the average elevation. Nice. That means I'm very likely to swim with the fishes if the ocean level goes above 330 meters. Nice. That's great. But how, wait, actually I'm curious. How often do people drown in Australia? This is going to be very depressing if it's a high number. 357 drowning deaths over the latest reported 12. Wait, what? 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 Oh, okay, that's interesting. I didn't even read that message properly before. I just saw the big allow and deny button, and I just allowed it, assuming it was. Yeah, if that's like your preference. I think that's good for people's preferences, but it doesn't really bother me. But 357 people have drowned? What? I didn't know this. Oh my goodness, it's been going up. Since 2014. Went down briefly in 2018. The lowest was in 2020. But still somehow 248 people drowned. Oh my goodness. That's very sad and depressing, man. I think I've just gotten depressed. Depression's hitting me hard now today. Damn it. I'll go be 358. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, but this is also why I don't go to the ocean very much. If I was at the beach and I saw someone drowning, I'm not going to save them. No offense. No offense to that person. Because I don't want to drown. I'll throw them a life-saving tool to stop them from drowning, but I wouldn't get into the water myself. No offense. I wouldn't be a good lifeguard. Because highly likely I would probably drown. Or I would end up just being taken by the ocean. Call 911 or whatever number you have there. Yeah, 000. But we got lifeguards most of the time. And somehow it still doesn't help. This is how I know that we need more lifeguard implementations. But I will say, like, here's the percentages. 27% of 27%. Okay, 10-year average. No, that's not it. Lowest drowning were children between the ages of 5 to 14. Okay, that sucks. 33% of all drowning deaths were adults aged 65 and older. Okay, that makes sense. So 118. 41 43% occurred in coastal locations, including 82%. Okay, 82 deaths. In that's 23% at beaches. Okay. 28% in rivers. Nice. The royal family in Australia is the English one, right? Yeah. It's basically the British, because the Commonwealth. I think that's what it is, right? Whatever the Union Jack is standing for, I don't know. And the government, the Commonwealth Games, yes, that's what it is. I remember now. I remember the Commonwealth Games because they always advertise it, and I hate it. Because all I hear on my ads is the Commonwealth Games are on today, which is annoying. It sucks. Just know I don't hate the Commonwealth Games. I just hate that it's always playing. Do you like having a king or not? It doesn't really bother me. Like, if the king wasn't there, I don't think I would really care. I don't really pay attention to a lot of the royal family stuff. I kind of just ignore it on a regular basis. It mainly gets mentioned when it's like when there's something big, or the Commonwealth Games, which I dislike because it's heavily advertised here in Australia. And I don't think many people like it or care about it anyway. In Spain, we also have royal family, but it's a different one. Yeah. I feel like royal families are like okay, but like I wouldn't. To me, it's not the end of the world if they exist or not. Like, at the end of the day, let them do what they want. Like, everyone has a choice, in my opinion, and the freedom to choose whatever they want to do, or do whatever they want to do, or listen to whatever they want to listen to. I don't like them. They do nothing, and they get to live in a palace paid with taxes. Yeah. I think that's everyone. Like, if I didn't have to pay taxes, I'd be happy. But that's not a choice I have. I will say, biggest problem with that is like, there's no assurance that the taxes that you pay go to the right, go to the things that are mostly needed, in my opinion. Like, I would prefer that the taxes go to people that actually like to actual like things that we need, like infrastructure, healthcare, law enforcement, you know, the important stuff, things that actually continue society. I have a friend living in Australia. Oh, that's really cool. You know, it's very surprising. Sometimes when I hear someone say they have a friend here in Australia, because like a lot of people, and I think a lot of people mention, like I think it's just surprising because I don't know many people like that know people from Australia. Or at least people that are from Australia that know people from outside of Australia. But maybe that's just the people I know, because I know a lot of people in the Irish community, and that's pretty much it. A lot of Irish. Know nothing about Australians knowing people from Spain and stuff. It is. It's very expensive here. I will say there is some very nice places around. But it is very expensive. Like, let me just say, like, out where I live is like nowhere near the main city, and in the state that I live, and it's the same. A nice meal used to cost a bit cheaper than in the city. Now that is the exact same price. So like what would have been a $30 meal, $25 meal out where I live is now like a $35 meal at the cheapest, and maybe $45 to $50. Like it's crazy. Like there's no way you could like go out with all your mates, go out with all your friends and get something to eat, get something to drink, and then pay like $100 for like 10 people. It's like, no, that's not an option. You would highly likely spend like $200 to $300, which is like crazy absurd. No, that's crazy. Here a meal is €8. That's pretty cheap. I might move to Europe now. Move to Europe. I probably wouldn't. Mainly because it would cost so much just to move. And honestly, I have a dog. And I love my dog. So I'm not leaving my dog behind. He's staying. So if he's staying here, I'm staying here. Unless I have a compelling reason. Then I might just visit. I'll visit him every once in a while. You know, dogs are allowed here too, right? Yeah, I know that, but like, there are certain rules and laws, and my dog is very bad with, like, is not very bad, but like very easily like motion sick. So like, he wouldn't be able to handle a flight, and he barely can handle like driving, being in the car. Like one time we drove him to the beach, and he immediately got out and vomited. He even vomited once a little bit in the car. It was not fun. What kind of breed is your dog? He's a golden retriever, I think. The same breed they use for like guide dogs. But he's more of a goofball than a guide dog. And he's very likely to get sick. Yeah, he probably would be allowed into your country. It's just, he would hate it. He would hate flying. Because he would just get sick so easily. And he would honestly probably prefer like just not going anywhere. He likes walks, but he would hate long travel distance. I'm trying to find Victor. I will say though, I really wish that like I wish like things would get a bit cheaper. Because I feel like there's a lot of things that are like excessively expensive for no reason. That's just my opinion right now. Trying to find a new video to react to. Public holidays in Australia. Boring. Friend that doesn't go online. I don't relate to that video, so I'm not watching it. Well, you have a good breakfast, and hope you have a good rest of your day. And hopefully see you in a later stream, maybe one day, or maybe later on today. Who knows how long I'm going to be live for. But I hope you have a good rest of your day, and see you later, man. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Chihuahua 241 is now following.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I think we might actually play a video game now. Because I'm not finding anything interesting to watch. I might have to do like research in future, like any videos I see that might be worth reacting to. Oh, actually, I'll watch this one before we play another game. I don't know if anyone's watched this, but I've watched it before and it's really entertaining a little bit. We'll watch this and then we'll go from here to a video game. It's called If the Person Getting Cancelled Didn't Care. I think this is a... I think this is like a series. Where is it? I think it's called... I think the first one is If Your Therapist Didn't Care. Where is it? Like a... I think that is the...
You are the worst
the
therapist
original
ever,
video.
Dr. Blaine, so we're canceling you.
Wait, guys, actually?
Yeah, it's already trending on Twitter.
No, like, do you actually think I give a fuck? This is Dr. Victor.
No, there is another one. I know there is. I remember watching it. Where's the original? Where's the first video? It was this one, and then there was the... the episode of him treating oldest. Like, if your therapist was a terrible therapist or something. I can't remember what the episode was. Yeah, I can't find it. I'm just gonna watch this one then.
You are the worst therapist ever, Dr. Blaine, so we're canceling you.
Wait, guys, actually?
Yeah, it's already trending on Twitter.
No, like, do you actually think I give a fuck? This is Dr. Victor Blaine, a therapist who is currently being canceled on Twitter for his controversial methods.
What kind of therapist calls his client ugly? How about you come look me in the eye and say that?
Yeah, sure. Which one?
I booked this therapy session because I need to know why people are bullying my precious son.
Are you fucking blind?
It's not my fault I feel like this. The cold weather triggers my seasonal depression.
Then put on a fucking coat. Dr. Blaine, you say that your approach to therapy is one that actually works. If you truly believe that, how do you explain your 0-star rating on Rate My Therapist?
Well, Steve, I think my rating is that low because I tell my clients the absolute truth, and the truth hurts.
Interesting. One of your ex-clients tweeted, Dr. Blaine should have his therapist license revoked. He told me he wasn't going to sugarcoat the fact that I was gaining weight because if he did, my fat ass would probably try to eat it. Did you really say this to a client?
Yeah, and I'll say this to her too. Maddie, if you don't mind me making jokes about your weight, maybe you should try canceling your DoorDash account instead.
Oh my God.
You don't deserve to be canceled.
I'm just saying, if they're going to cancel me for calling a fat client fat, then they need to cancel their fucking mirror too.
These protesters have been outside of Blaine's house for hours.
Dr. Blaine has bullied us long enough. Now it's our turn.
This is Maddie Smith, the leader of the movement to cancel Dr. Blaine.
Some of the shit Dr. Blaine says should be illegal.
What about freedom of speech?
Fuck freedom of speech. He should be in jail.
So, you're protesting the First Amendment?
Yeah, therapists shouldn't be able to say certain things, Steve.
Like what?
Like what he said to me 3 days ago. I booked a therapy session because I felt like shit and he made it worse.
3 days earlier.
I hate my life. I let people push me around. Why do I let people push me around? No one takes my ideas seriously. I have to stop being so codependent on my boyfriend. But I wish he was here right now. Are you even listening to me? I'm not paying you $200 an hour to doodle in your notepad. He told me I needed to start working out and eating healthy. I could do life without my boyfriend. This might be it for me. My boyfriend broke up with me today. Why aren't you saying anything?
You're asking me to talk?
Yeah, you're my therapist. It's kind of what I hired you to do.
I'm just a little surprised because in the past 30 minutes you haven't let me get a single word in.
Yeah, well, that's why I come here. To vent.
To be honest, that is probably the reason why you should have a therapist, is to vent.
Why do you think your boyfriend dumped you?
I don't think he had a reason.
You don't?
Nope.
People don't usually dump their girlfriend of 8 years for no reason.
So what are you trying to say?
Just that you're not addressing the elephant in the room.
Really? I didn't.
My goodness. I'll be right back, chat. I have returned, chat.
You know, there was a elephant in the room, Dr. Blaine. Could you maybe point it out to me?
I'm looking at her.
You are an asshole.
Oh.
You know what? I'm done with this. I'm gonna tell the world who you truly are. A narcissistic, body-shaming, victim blamer.
I'd say I'm pretty misogynistic too.
Oh, you are
Wow.
done, Blaine.
What in the world is going on in here?
2,493. That's how many zero-star reviews Dr. Blaine has on Rate My Therapist. Do you think you could...
It's kind of concerning that if that therapist has that many zero-star reviews, why did you hire them? That's the real question. Like, wouldn't you, like, not hire them first?
Could, like, arrest him for hate speech or something?
No, I cannot arrest someone for being a meanie to my sister.
But he's hurt so many people.
He is just some asshole.
I just want to say, this guy kind of looks like he's dressed quite similar to, like, either David Tennant's Doctor or Misha Collins' character Castiel in Supernatural, which is, like, very funny to me. Because I just picture then if this was, like, one of those characters. Like, if it was Doctor Who, it'd be like, are you crazy? I have more important things to worry about. Or something like that. Well, Castiel will be like, I don't understand. I'm confused. What would you want me to do?
But you know who's really out there hurting people?
The Silent Snatcher.
The Silent Snatcher. He has already killed 9 innocent people in my city, and I am going to do whatever it takes to catch him.
Well, if you're not going to take this seriously, I'm going to invite over some people who will.
Who?
Some of the other people who left a zero-star review on Rate My Therapist.
Maddie, that is a seriously bad idea. The Silent Snatcher is on the loose in our city, and you want to invite over a bunch of mentally ill strangers?
Just because they go to therapy doesn't mean they're mentally ill.
It doesn't?
No! I go to therapy, dumbass. Do I look mentally ill to you?
No.
Exactly
That
my
no
point.
sounded so so did not sound as true truthfully as he wanted to make it seem.
Some of them over. Hello, everyone. I've gathered us all here today because we have all been wronged by Dr. Blaine in some way. And I think if we work together, we can cancel him for good. Now, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves, starting with you.
Hey, my name Clarence, and I'm a YC.
Oh, YC?
Yeah, it stands for Young Cracker. And you best watch your tone when you talking to me, because I ain't like these other white folk for real.
Okay, so, Clarence, what did Dr. Blaine say that made you mad?
He said I wasn't black.
But you're not black.
I know! And that shit made me mad as hell, bro. Like, why would he even bring that up, bro? You know I hate when he go there, bro. Like, fuck.
Did he say anything else that offended you?
Oh, yeah. There was this one time. Dr. Blaine, you best stop playing with me, bro. I am not like these other white folks for real. I came up at the trenches.
Clarence, you grew up in a gated neighborhood.
Exactly. My whole hood behind bars. I'm really different, Dr. Blaine. Like name one other white boy other than me rocking the shiesty.
Buzz Lightyear.
Bro, what the fuck? I just got tired of him treating me like I was stupid or something. I mean, do I look like an idiot to y'all?
No.
Exactly, bro.
Well, Clarence, we're going to do everything in our power to take him down.
I mean a bit controversial. No, I don't mean controversial. They seem very, like...
I gave Dr. Blaine a 0-star review because he made fun of me for literally just believing in astrology.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, I thought astrology was pretty harmless too, but apparently not. Yeah, I slept with him.
You slept with your best friend's fiance.
Yeah.
And what made you think it was okay to do that?
It's called a soul bond, Dr. Blaine. We were drawn to each other because our signs are more compatible.
So let me get this straight. You're saying that the universe compelled you to get railed by your best friend's fiance?
Astrology is a little more complicated than that, Dr. Blaine. Like, do you even know what my sign is?
Is whore a zodiac sign?
Wow. that was yeah. I think I would be a bit annoyed if... Well, I think that would be very not a good thing for a therapist to be doing, is saying that to a patient. Wow.
You slept with your best friend's fiance?
Yeah, and he judged me for it.
What was the fiance's sign?
He was a Virgo.
Shit, I guess I'm a Virgo too then.
Ew, no.
Okay, let's move on to the last person. What's your name, sir?
Hello, my name is Edward, but you can call me Ed for short.
Why is you dressed like a dog?
Why are you dressed like a...
Whoa, Ed!
What, master?
Okay.
You say what, master?
What
master?
What did Dr. Blaine do to you?
He hurt my feelings. Dr. Blaine, I know you judge me for being a furry, but if simply dressing like this is what truly makes me happy, then is it really that weird?
Yes.
He also judged me for still living with my mom.
Oh, well, there's nothing wrong with living with your parents for a few years after high school.
Exactly. I'm only 34.
I don't want that asshole to make another...
I feel like if you're... I'm not gonna judge. No judging.
One of
Just
you should
react.
come up with a plan to, like, stop him or something.
Well, lucky for you guys, I already have a plan. We're gonna get Dr. Blaine canceled on Twitter.
How we gonna do that?
We'll do what he does. Tell the truth. Our truth. I'm gonna expose him for being a body shamer. Willow, you make a post exposing him for being a misogynist.
Got it.
Clarence, you expose him for disrespecting the black community.
Bet.
And Ed, you expose him for being, ableist.
What's ableist?
It's like when you make fun of somebody because they special ed.
You're right. I always have been a pretty special guy.
What the They're just lying to this guy.
Because he's jealous?
Sure. All right, guys. Let's do this. Exposing Dr. Blaine, part 1 of 3.
Dr. Blaine is a racist, and I have experienced that firsthand.
He is a raging misogynist.
He told my friend in a wheelchair that if he wanted people to stop making fun of him, then he should stand up for himself. Really?
I took my girl to couples therapy with Dr. Blaine, and she let him hit.
When I told Dr. Blaine that my ex used to hit me, his first question was, well, what did you do?
Dr. Blaine said he doesn't approve of me and my boyfriend's relationship, and he wouldn't say why, so I'm gonna assume it's due to homophobia. How could you hate on such a cute couple?
#cancel Dr. Blaine. Holy shit, guys! Hashtag cancel Dr. Blaine is trending #1 on Twitter. Already?
It's almost like people was just sitting on the app, just waiting for something to be mad about.
When he sees this, his confidence
That is
will
Twitter, to be honest.
destroyed.
Did you not hear me? Millions of people hate you on Twitter.
So, Twitter's not a real place.
Shit, he's right.
All right, fine. You want to deal with cancel culture in a real place?
Not really.
Well, too bad. We're going to protest until you at least refund us for our last session. Come on, guys. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Dr. Blaine has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Dr. Blaine has got to go. We can do this all day.
8 hours later.
Ho, ho. Dr. Blaine has got to go.
I will say they've edited this video. I'm fidgeting with a marker because I've.
You guys are still out here doing this gay little chant? How the hell do you have this much free time on a Tuesday afternoon?
We need that $200, and we'll do whatever it takes to get it back.
Yeah. All right, fine. I respect the persistency. Here's something that's worth way more than $200.
What is it?
A job application.
Damn.
All right, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think the Twitter thing really worked. I don't think the protest worked either.
But we made the signs.
I know.
So what should we do next?
Maybe we should just apply for these jobs.
Oh, hell no.
You guys, relax. Okay, nobody's getting any jobs. I have a plan. You guys know the Silent Snatcher, right?
Isn't that guy in our town who's killing all those freaking cat ladies?
Well, my brother, he's a detective working on that case. And he said the police are just itching to solve it. So, if all 4 of us call in an anonymous tip saying it's him, they might just believe us.
You want me to snitch, bruh? I thought I told you I ain't like these other white folk.
I'll let you hit my vape.
Dr. Victor Blaine is a killer and a wife.
That actually, the fact that that was like instant. I'm sold. I'm gonna hit the vape. It's just. Imagine that. Oh, that's funny.
I saw his lousy ass covered in blood 3 nights ago.
I saw Dr. Blaine walking down the street 3 nights ago covered in blood, which didn't surprise me much when I figured out he was a Leo.
I was playing in the dog park 3 nights ago when I saw Dr. Victor Blaine walk by.
Why are you in a dog park playing at night? That's a bit awkward. Not awkward, just weird actually.
Blood.
Dr. Victor Blaine is the Silent Snatcher. Arrest him now.
Thank you. We will look into it.
You're telling me that her brother didn't notice that it was her sister on the other line?
That is the 4th call I've gotten about Dr. Blaine this week, Paul.
It's probably just those internet weirdos making shit up.
We took a damn oath, Paul! The Silent Snatcher is out there right now killing people. And even if there's a 95% chance that this Dr. Blaine isn't our guy, if we don't at least call him in for a lie detector test, we would be violating that oath.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Let me just finish this game.
I hope police aren't like this in real life. They're just like, yeah, too busy playing on this video game. Unavailable right now.
Shit. Dude was using Expo.
Thank you for coming in today, Dr. Blaine. My name is Detective Frank Smith, and this is my associate, Paul.
What up, I'm Paul?
We just called you in today to ask you a few questions about...
Yeah, can we hurry it up, Detective Dumbass? I've got shit to do.
Detective Dumbass.
Fine, I will try to make this short and sweet for you. We have received numerous anonymous calls claiming that you are the Silent Snatcher.
Oh, you're being serious right now.
Deadly.
You really are Detective Dumbass.
Stop calling me that! Look.
Wow, that really triggered him.
If you are truly innocent, now is your chance to prove it. Have you ever taken a lie detector test before?
Nope.
Well, that is what we will be doing today. And for your sake, I hope you don't tell a lie.
I never tell lies. That's kind of my whole thing.
We'll see about that.
They're using a MacBook?
Frank Smith?
Detective Frank Smith.
Are you by any chance related to Maddie Smith?
Yes, that's my sister. And I know all about how you've treated her.
Looks like I've got a very complicated relationship with the Smith family.
We're going to begin with a preliminary test to ensure that
Very
the lie detector is
complicated.
functioning properly.
Interesting.
What is your
How
full name?
complicated.
Dr. Victor H. Blaine.
What is your date of birth?
August 12th, 1997.
Now, tell us an obvious lie to confirm that the machine can detect deception.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I don't tell lies.
He's telling the truth.
All right, fine. 3 nights ago, Ethel Whitmore, along with her 3 cats, were killed by the Silent Snatcher. Since you never tell a lie...
I'm surprised they called him the Silent Snatcher. Like, he's killing people that have cats. So wouldn't you call him like the cat owner killer? Or the cat hater? Or the cat killer? Is he killing a lot of cats?
Where were you that night?
I was at my office.
He's telling the truth.
And what were you doing at your office at that late hour of the night?
Honestly, that's none of your business, and I prefer not to say.
Well, I would prefer if you did say.
In front of Paul?
Yes, I am very curious.
Curiosity killed the cat.
So did the Silent Snatcher. Tell me what you were doing that night.
All right, fine.
Damn. That made me think I should tell him. I was partying.
Railing your mom.
In my head.
Ha ha.
Wait, what?
Your mom
Railing?
broke in 2025. You are so funny.
He's telling the truth.
No, he isn't. My mom would never cheat. My dad would crush this guy.
Actually, it was your dad's idea.
He's telling the truth.
His freaky ass was hiding in the closet.
Yep, that's true too.
Your mom has a really fat ass for an old lady.
Also true.
All right, stop! Stop!
What the fuck? Wait, what the f?
I don't find you funny, Dr. Blaine, but I'll admit that you are a smart guy. Only high IQ individuals can beat a lie detector test, so what is it? 120, 125?
160.
That's what I thought. Well,
You said 120,
enjoy your
125,
last
not
3
even
days
close.
as a free man, Einstein, because I'm coming for you.
Frank?
He's dead.
You sleep in here?
What are you doing? These are classified documents.
Is my therapist the Silent Snatcher?
I think so.
Oh my god.
But you cannot tell anyone about what you've seen.
Is he in custody?
No, he's not.
What, why?
He cheated, Maddie. He beat the lie detector test. I don't know how he did it, but he's a smart guy. He found a way. He just told us a bunch of crap and it came back as true.
What kind of crap?
I don't want to talk about it. The important
He's
thing is
traumatized. He's like, I
in
don't
his
want to
office
talk
that
about
night,
it. I'm too
but I know
traumatized.
that he wasn't.
Well, lucky for you, there's a way to prove he wasn't. Dr. Blaine has a security camera in his office. If you can get the footage from that night, you can prove he lied about his whereabouts. Dude, this is all you need to put him away.
You're right. That'll work. The only downside is it will take about a week to get a warrant for the footage.
Oh, that's perfect.
But no, it's not. Perfect would be like now.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought that was good. I'm just a girl. Our plan is working. My brother actually thinks it's him. We are so close to getting this piece of shit locked up for good. There's just one thing we need to do to finish what we started. We need to find a way to plant evidence in his office. The police are getting a warrant to search his security camera footage.
Interesting.
When? I don't know. Could be a week from now, could be tomorrow. So we're gonna have to act fast, and we're gonna need to be creative because it's not like there's actual footage of Dr. Blaine committing the crime.
I got footage of him committing the crime.
You do?
Yeah.
How?
I AI'd that shit. Took like 5 seconds.
Holy shit, that looks way too realistic.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking impressive for AI. That's exactly what it looks like when the wife leaves someone's eyes.
You need to stay the fuck off Reddit, bruh.
How are we gonna plan the video?
Hey, if you asking me,
I don't think that was because of Reddit. But, I mean, actually, Reddit could have done that.
Trying to get rid of the evidence.
Maybe
They'll
Twitter.
Throw his ass in the can for life.
I mean, X.
Okay, but how do you know the police will actually take that as evidence?
Because My dad's a cop.
What? I thought you didn't fuck with the police.
I don't. My dad is a total jackass.
I mean, like, I can put it on a flash drive, but I'm not putting it in his office.
Don't worry, guys. I'll handle that.
After everything you've done, you have the audacity to book a session with me? Honestly, I kind of respect it. Let me get your files.
Yeah.
Begin.
Respect. I would respect it too.
So,
Wouldn't you want to hide it somewhere where it's not the trash?
You're the therapist. You tell me.
all right, well, how you holding up ever since you got dumped?
How does it look like I'm holding up?
Judging by the greasy McDonald's bag sitting on my couch, I'm gonna say not great.
Can we just get this over with?
You call me, we can quit whenever you want.
Oh, well, then I think I'm gonna go. Here's your money. I have somewhere I need to be.
Let me guess. McDonald's?
What the hell is your problem? You're a therapist. What would compel you to make a joke like that?
Your weight.
I seriously don't get it. All you do is make jokes about people who are already struggling. You just kick them while they're down. You have a PhD in psychology. You should be using it to help people.
I do use it to help people.
Oh, really?
I agree.
I've read thousands of reviews that say otherwise.
That
So
you should
please,
help people.
Name one
Not
person who you've helped grow through your therapy sessions.
You.
Me? You think you helped me? I came to you at my lowest moment. I poured my heart out to you, and what did you do? You laughed. That session didn't help me feel better. It made me feel worse.
I never said I helped you feel better. I said I helped you grow.
Those sessions have not helped me grow. I hated every second of those.
Yeah, that was kind of the point. During our last session, you said you felt like you were failing to be a leader, that you were codependent on your ex-boyfriend. Less than a day ago, you were leading an army of people who hated me to do whatever you said, without the help of any boyfriend. You also said you feel like people don't take your ideas seriously. But yesterday, you had millions of people on Twitter participating in your idea to cancel me. You also said you felt like people push you around and you do nothing about it. But when you felt like I pushed you around, you convinced an entire police department that I was a serial killer. You have what it takes.
Damn, he knew that it was
take
her.
control over your life, to stand up for yourself.
How did he
It
do
wasn't
that?
me who did any of that. It was you. I just poked the bear enough to make it come out of its cage. Also, for the record, you're not fat. Yet. Don't let it happen.
Damn, she's thinking about it. She's gone. Yeah, we're not doing that plan. They actually really did very well on actually telling this story and editing it.
Hello?
We got the security footage from Dr. Blaine's office, and we've got him in custody.
Wait, he's in custody?
Yeah. He just willingly turned himself in.
Well, so did he ever confess to being the silent snatcher?
No, but he didn't deny it either. And once we watch the security footage, we will prove that
He's not
lying
there.
about what he said he was doing that night.
I have a feeling he's not there for that.
Trust me, he was lying.
I mean, I told you I wasn't lying.
You weren't lying about Mrs. Smith's ass being fat either.
No, I wasn't.
Poor Frank there. He's
Well, I
just
guess your alibi's rock
traumatized for
solid for that.
life now.
You know what else was rock solid that night? This guy's dad.
Detective Smith, the silent snatcher struck again last night.
Oh, you monster!
It wasn't me, Detective Dumbass. I've been with you all night.
Sir, it wasn't Dr. Blaine. They caught the killer on our Ring doorbell camera.
Well, then who was it?
60 seconds
On
instead of
tonight's
60
episode of
minutes.
60 Seconds, I sit down with the silent snatcher, the serial killer convicted of slaughtering 10 innocent elderly women along with their cats. Since his conviction and the revealing of his true identity, the name Silent Snatcher has faded. Online, however, he's been given a new moniker. Redditors are now simply calling him Special Ed. So, why'd you do it, Edward?
Because I'm just a little puppy. And little puppies don't like cats.
Here's the footage from that night.
Come outside and face your destiny, you old hag. Only God can judge your fate. I'm just gonna be the one to send you to him.
Somehow, despite this unsettling footage, some protesters believe that this dog deserves to be let out of the pound.
Hey, free my boy Special Ed. He ain't do nothing wrong.
Do you think this bad boy deserves to be put in a kennel?
I think you deserve to be put down.
Damn. I would agree. Time to you get put down, boy. Damn, that's actually some really very edgy, I will say, for comedy. Very edgy. Very edgy. Very, very edgy. Holy shoot. I think that's a good place to end this stream, guys. Thank you all for watching, and as always, have a good day, and have a good evening, and have a good night. And I appreciate your existence. Bye-bye.